So first of all, let me say that it feels so good to be back. I pretty much started my channel, I feel like, with my PLL family, and I got to see or hear from a lot of you guys in the chat, and I know there's probably new people watching, and I welcome you to KellieTV, but it just feels like home talking to you guys about PLL because we've done this for a while now, and PLL has been part of my life for a while now. And I know some of you were wondering, like, why am I still doing the videos? And I think I've said before, like, I want to watch the whole show regardless of what happens. I want to finish out the series. I've watched literally from the beginning. I watched it live too. Like, I've been there since day one. So I want to finish it, and several of you tweeted me and told me on YouTube, like, please do the videos, please do the live chats. And I didn't know what I was getting into with this season. Like, I didn't know if this premiere was going to be terrible or amazing or what. But I just went into it with zero expectations, and thankfully I felt like it was okay. Like, I wasn't mad at the episode. And I've been mad at this show before, as most of you know who've been with me for a while. So it made me feel really good to not be angry at the episode. I didn't think it was like, oh my god, it needs to win a daytime Emmy. Or, yeah, that would be what it would win. But that's probably never going to happen for this show, but I was okay with it. So let's get into the premiere of Season 7 of PLL. So everyone realizes that Jessica did not come back from the dead. It's actually her twin, who they don't really know yet is evil, but it's Mary Drake, because Toby goes and talks to her, and then everyone's figuring out that this is the twin of Mrs. D. Sadly, I was hoping we would learn who killed Mrs. D. I kind of felt like that would be a great way to start off Season 7, but no. We still don't know this. And I don't know if, like, maybe the AD or emoji or whatever is the one who did it, and that's going to be part of the reveal of this person, that they'll admit that they killed Mary, because I really feel like Jessica, because I really feel like they killed Charlotte as well. I'm totally not buying into any of this Allie killed Charlie nonsense. Charlotte? Why can't I talk? Charlie? Anyway, Allie killed Charlotte nonsense. If you agree with me, thumbs up this video right now. But one of the biggest issues that I had, or pretty much the only main issue I had with this episode, was the mask situation, because I was cringing with the season finale of last season, when Rollins was pulling off the mask and all of that. And these masks are so professional, it's ridiculous. So the fact that there was a fake Hannah hanging there with the Hannah mask, which was very, very advanced, to me is just absolutely silly. And I don't like when this show tries to go all sci-fi, and they started doing that with the CC reveal. And when they try to throw that in, it's just weird to me, because this is not what this show is, and it's way too late in the game to switch over to a different genre or try to incorporate a different genre. I mean, thumbs up if you agree with that. I just thought that was ridiculous, beyond ridiculous. And I was worried because that happened so early on in the episode that I'm just like, is this going to start sucking? I was even tweeting out like, oh my god, this is off to a bad start. I tweet a lot, and that's where you're going to find most of the information about my channel, when we have live chats, when I'm, uploading a video. So all of my social media is down below. I'm pretty active on everything except Facebook, because I just don't know. I don't like updating my Facebook page, but let me know in the comments if you come to my Facebook page, if you would like for me to put stuff on there, because I just feel like no one looks at it, and I just don't pay attention to it. Maybe that's wrong, but I'm really obsessed with Snapchat, and I'm on Instagram pretty often, and Twitter is like, I'm on there pretty much every day. So anyway, I can't believe that almost everyone thinks that Allie killed Charlotte. I mean, this is ridiculous to me. I think there's absolutely no way she did it, and I feel bad, honestly, because, like, I don't know when Allie became this terrible person again in people's opinions, and I feel awful for her, because she's being kept in this like mental place by her terrible husband, and he's drugging her, so she's like alive, but she's not really sure of what's going on, and she can't communicate her thoughts. And like, who wants to have that life? That is just heartbreaking to me. I feel really, really bad for her. We need to address the digging of what looks like a grave. Now, that might be a massive red herring, but that's a flash forward to 4 days later. What are your thoughts about this? Are they burying someone, or is this like a big trick, and like they're like, who knows what, planting a massive tree? I don't know. But like, what is up with that? Because whose body would they be burying? I don't think it makes sense that Allison's body would go there, because if she's murdered or dies in the hospital, like, that's probably something the hospital would deal with, at that mental facility. So I don't know. Are they just trying to completely trick us, or is this going to be someone who dies, or what? Now, honestly, I think if a major character died this season, that would be awesome, because they need to do something big to keep us all invested. Unfortunately, I'm hearing reports / rumors / maybe it's true that we have a possible 8th season And to me, this is beyond ridiculous because literally last season was pretty much a waste in my opinion. So many of the episodes, nothing happened. I was glad that things kind of happened. You know, some stuff, there was action, you know, in this week's episode. So I'm hoping that trend continues for the season, but I really don't think we need an 8th season. Let me know what you guys think about that. So, you know, Elliot is a terrible person, and he's telling Emily that, like, oh my God, my wife is insane and whatever. I just think he's evil. I'm hoping that they bury him because honestly, he needs to go, and Mary Drake needs to go with him. Ezria breaks into Allie's house, and he actually shows up, and he's being his shady self and getting stuff out of like locked, whatever you call those little, I don't know what you call that, like something that sits in your bedroom. What is that thing? Like where you keep, I don't know, give me the word for it, I don't know. But anyway, he has like an all black outfit and like whatever stuff he needs to be a villain with in there. So I think they're getting the idea that something is not quite right with him. Yeah, I should have mentioned that Hannah is being tortured. I was surprised to see that on this show, really. Sometimes I never know what they're going to do on the show. Like, they're spraying water. Like, that's like waterboarding, right? Like, what? It's awful. I feel awful for her, but she has like a vision or a dream or whatever that Spencer comes to see her and tells her that if there's a way in, there's a way out. And people are like, oh my God, Spencer's the killer or whatever. I don't think they're going to make one of the girls the killer. But I don't understand why she didn't have bangs. Like, I can't figure this out. If you guys have an explanation for it, let me know. But she does escape, okay? But here's the thing. She's like running and she's trying to get a car to stop. And I knew this wasn't going to end well. And a car does stop and it's Mary. So she's probably going to be put right back in the same place and tortured even more. And that really, really sucks. So Mary shows up at Spencer's house, and she's not really sure if she's Spencer or Melissa, but she seemed way too comfortable there. I think definitely something is up, like either she's her mom or whatever. You can just kind of tell they were alluding to something about her knowing her family really well. Something's up there. So I definitely think, as most of us have thought for a while now, that, you know, Spencer's dad had affairs or something. There's going to be some mixing and mingling of people's families, absolutely. So Emily is even thinking that Allie killed Charlotte, because when she tried to ask her about it in the hospital, Allie she can't communicate normally, and she was like saying forgive me or whatever, but she never said like, oh yeah, I killed Charlotte. So now she thinks someone she loves and deeply cares about is a murderer, which is not true. Come on. Anyway, so Caleb kind of throws Allie under the bus and texts AD that, oh yeah, she killed Charlotte. And so then Elliot's sure that she did, and he's like giving her this shot, I guess, to keep her like in a daze. And he's like, you're going to rot here. You're going to live here the rest of your life, but you're going to rot here. And he's awful. I mean, what an awful person. But I do believe that Mary and Elliot don't know who killed Charlotte. I don't think they did it, honestly. I think this other supervillain did it. And the more I thought about it, and I tweeted it during the premiere, like, I think it really could be Ren. And I think that would help the fandom so much. I think that would redeem every bad thing that has happened on the show to make people mad, or to make some people like tear up a picture of Marlene. Like, who would do that, right? You know, I think they would feel better about it, and that could kind of redeem the show. But I'm concerned if this is not the last season, because we may just be wasting our time. We may have a lot of filler episodes, because if, you know, and some people are saying they're going to reveal AD this season. So, well, what do we have left for next season? I don't know. So I just would love to know your thoughts, your theories. There's so much we can theorize over. Please put that in the comments. I will reply to all of you. We had an amazing live chat. They are so much fun and so popular, honestly. Like, I can't even reply to everyone, so if you were there and I missed your comment, please comment here so I can get back to you. But all the info for the live chats are down below and on my social media. If you are new here, I would love it so much if you would subscribe. I will be doing live chats and videos on all of season 7, so I hope you will become a part of the KellieTV PLL family by hitting the subscribe button, thumbs upping this video, and just having a great time with all of us, because I actually have gotten to know a lot of you. Like, I feel like I know you. I talk to you guys on Twitter, on YouTube, and I recognize so many of you, and that's like cool because you're my friends. All right, so thank you so much for watching this episode of KellieTV, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys.